Hi, I'm Teddy Neptune and today I'm going to react to Romanian hip hop again. This is episode 4. Okay, so I have done 3 before and this one is like the follow-up episode to the last one because I wanted to have a fourth one right after the third one. Okay, I did that for Italian, French, Portuguese and Spanish hip hop already, so I will do it for Romanian hip hop, and I'm planning to do that for Greek and Albanian, whatever. Depends on how much time I get, but I will try to do it that way so you have lots of content. Okay, and yeah, so I'll do whole sessions of recording to get it done, whatever. So Romanian hip hop. Okay, the first song of the day is called Viața Noastră by b.u.g Mafia featuring Adriana Vlad, and it's going to be one of those older songs, I guess. It is evident by the shape, you know, the format. Okay, if you look at it, and I know it's all dark for you, I guess, because it looks darker for you, but if you look closely you can see that it is almost like a square shape. So it's an old school song. I personally like it. Okay, I like old school. The only thing I know is that people told me it's good. Okay, so let's hear it. Okay, I like how it starts. Now when you actually have a DJ involved.
Copii, voi stați cu minți. E timpul ca adulții să își iasă din minți, să cumpere mașini, haine și bijuterii, telefoane vibratoare și ecrane LCD. Suntem normali, avem doar nevoi speciale, acoperite de sume proporționale, mai mult sau mai puțin legale, fără mișto. Vreau 1000, 1 milion, o tonă de euro. Planul e făcut, gata să le execut. O să cerșesc, nu mă umilesc, nu împrumut. Fără rezidență la penitenciar, fără să mă stilizez un gabor cu creta pe trotuar.
E ca un castel de nisip. Știu bine, promit să profit doar un pic. Vreau mult sentiment, vreau să simt că iubesc, și-n ultima clipă să simt că trăiesc.
Place să ne puneți când văd o tărfă beată în dres.
Okay, there's a lot of showing off. I mean, posing with expensive stuff.
Că poate Dumnezeu e fiscul și tu trebuie să-i dai. Tu nu dormi. Dacă știi, frate, să furi, fură tu cum știi. Dacă poți, frate, să bei, atunci bea tu pentru tot. Dacă ai omorât un om, scapă tu cum poți. Pe străzi fără gărzi, pe unde se adună brigăzi, pe unde unii stau drepți, la fel ca perile în lăzi. Pe acolo vin ușor mergând către viitor, fără teama că vine o zi când mor. Deci, dacă zici că și tu simți la fel, sigur prețuiești faptul că ești liber. Că cineva ți-a zis cândva că momentul în viața asta ți-l mai faci cu mâna ta. E chiar ce e cel mai important sau mai presus, să-mi trăiesc viața și să ies cu capul sus. Că știu că pot să plec când vreau eu, dar am să plec, cum se zice, când vrea Dumnezeu. Acum cântă.
Viața e ca un castel de nisip. Știu bine, promit să profit doar un pic. Vreau mult sentiment, vreau să simt că iubesc, să râd și să plâng, vreau să simt că trăiesc.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I like the beat. I also like that that thing that plays like in between, you know, also during the hook and during the verses. This is very quick, I would say, perhaps guitar sound, I'm not sure. Yeah, so overall the music composition is great, and the upload of this video according to YouTube here, 2010, so it's not that old actually. I mean, it's 10 years old, but it's not old school, not really. But it might be an upload that happened long after the song was actually published, recorded. So there's that. Yeah, so it is, from my understanding, and keep in mind I don't speak Romanian. From my understanding, it's basically about how they live, but they have expensive watches, they have those cars, they live rather, luxuriously, I guess, and showing off with all of that, the tattoos, smoking right in front of the camera, and the women dancing there as well. So it is like a show off song, I guess. That's all I can interpret from what I heard and saw. And yeah, what also crossed my mind is the featured artist Adriana Vlad, and Vlad Dracula, wasn't he also Romanian? Completely different guy, I guess. But still, that just crossed my mind. I don't know why it's important, why I had to say it. But I like the song overall. It sounds good, okay? Don't get me wrong. It sounds good. When I say it's a show-off song, I don't mean it in a derogatory way. It's just, it isn't that deep or meaningful, I would say, from what I understood. But it sounds good. And I would listen to it again. Okay, song number 2 is called Demnitate by Parazizi featuring Daniel Lazar. Okay, so the title, Demnitate, it means dignity. I just looked it up. I didn't actually know it. And Parazizi, a group, I think it's a trio, really good. I like them. I don't know Daniel Lazar, but since there's Parazizi, I am very optimistic, okay? So yeah, let's go.
Unde-i demnitatea? Spuneți-mi și mie, o caut de 30 și ceva de ani în această călătorie. Unde-i demnitatea? Că aș da foc la toți banii când văd că lăcrimează ochii albaștrei mami. Unde-i demnitatea? Oare râde jegos când împinzi de nevoi, ridici pâinea de jos? Demnitatea dispare ușor, ușor când ești împins din spate într-un cărucior.
Okay, this song is going to be a deep one, okay? I like the piano play in the background. And it just came, synchronized with the bagger playing. So it's really nice the way they made it. Okay. So yeah, I think it is going to be very meaningful. I mean, it is already. So I like that. Okay, I like that kind of rap when it has some deeper meaning. That's always good.
Unde-i demnitatea? Și cine-i de vină când ții de mână copilul ce plânge în vitrină? Unde-i demnitatea? Poate vine de luni când ai bani să-ți ajuți părinții bătrâni. Unde-i demnitatea? Când singura ta cheie nu mai deschide nicio ușă, dormi în fric pe alee. Du-mă departe, fă-mă să uit. Du-mă într-o lume unde toate sunt bune, cu muzica în suflet și
That's operatic. I like it.
Unde e demnitatea? Poate stă ascunsă sub pat când ești bolnav și sărac, boala ta n-are leac. Unde e demnitatea când speri și vrei să pari sigur și ai muncit o viață pentru toți ca să mori singur? N-ai trăit mare lucru, totul a fost doar un drum. Timpul aleargă odată cu noi, trăiește acum. Sunt supărat, rupt în două de muncă și pe cuvânt îmi caut demnitatea când vă cânt cu nervii la pământ.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so it took me a while to really understand that this is really the same person. Okay, even out of habit reaching for the clock or the alarm clock, the cup that he has to drink from, all of that is still there, and that it's parallel to the memories. It's good. That's really good. I like that. Hmm. But how did he get where he is now? This is so epic. Bro, this is epic, okay? This is beyond anything I expected, okay? The song isn't even over yet, but still, this is epic. Here comes his hair. Wow, okay. Yo. That's just incredible, okay? Okay, the beat, it isn't even a beat, a typical hip-hop beat, okay? That's absolutely fine. We don't need that if it's so well composed. I don't know if it is a sample or if they actually created it, just for the purpose of this song only. I like this instrumental. I like the piano. I always like pianos, okay? That's always a bonus if you want to make music that I like. And then this operatic singing combined with hip-hop, okay? So I worked at an opera house, okay, as a technician there. I didn't perform. I worked as a technician. And the reason I chose an opera house, among other reasons, is I actually like that music. I like this, very strong drama type performance that you have there. The music is nice. If it's well composed, it's great, okay? Although I'm not an old person, I think it's great, opera. And then you have this, okay, just, standing on a hill and then giving this performance. Yeah, and then of course, as I said, it's a very deep message song, I would say. Okay, I don't know what exactly they want you to get from it, but I think it wants you to look differently at people who are homeless, perhaps, because they might as well be just you. Maybe if you're a rich person, however you get there, you might still somehow end up homeless. If something goes very wrong, terribly wrong, you might still end up homeless in some way. Whatever it is, natural disaster, maybe it is a financial problem, something like that can still happen. So treat them with dignity, that you owe them, okay? I think that's what they want to tell you. That's what they want you to know. Yeah, nice. Okay, the next song is called Totten Familiar, which I believe it means still in the family or something like that. Totten Familiar by Sisu and Puya. More classical music.
Oameni, mă, să terminați toată cu prostiile astea, să vă băgați mințile în cap?
Știți foarte bine care e problema cu familia mea. Știți ce probleme am?
Bă, voi credeți că faceți revoluție cu muzica asta, rap și pop, cum îi zice?
Muzica e singura noastră armă.
Voi cântați și ăștia vă bagă la pârnaia,
Okay. I mean, obviously, I don't know what they say, but that part about what is this music you listen to, hip hop, that part I kind of understood, so that's why I laughed. Okay, yeah, that's funny.
în plus de asta îmi faceți și greutăți la business.
Credeți că nu știu cum funcționează sistemul în România? N-am fost și eu în tribunale, nu știu cum funcționează. Am un frate care a făcut 4 ani de Jilava. Zic și eu la pușcărie că ești vedet. Da, vor să-l dea exemplu. Pur și simplu. Dacă o să continuăm să nu spunem nimic, nu se întâmplă nimic.
Bă, dacă tu vrei, dar e ultima dată, înțeles? Hai, ieși.
Okay, I have no idea what they're saying. I know it is basically like Italian with the Slavic accent, but this is so different. I mean, I hope it's not offensive when I say Romanian is like Italian with the Slavic accent, because I'm only referring to the roots of the words they use, you know. It is a Romance language, that's why I say it. It's like Italian with a Slavic accent, but of course it's a different language. Yeah.
Am venit să vă aduc aminte ce înseamnă cu adevărat muzică de stradă. Nu puștii ăștia frustrați care suferă de șmecherie. Ascult gangsta rap, fac gangsta rap, însă gangsterii de la noi n-ascultă hip-hop. Bea mult, aruncă bani la restaurant și habar n-au cine.
Okay. Yeah, I like the beat. It's aggressive. It's very different. Previous one. Like it. He mentioned 50 Cent. Too far. Am venit cu tupeu și n-am mințit. Noi am creat moda, noi o să o desfințăm. Băieți de cartier, vagabond, stradă, viață de stradă. S-au zis atât de des lucrurile astea încât lumea le ia la mișto. Doar copiii par să le mai ia serios. Noi nu mai suntem copii. Oh, suntem la familia. Yeah, okay, this song, and he did mention 50 Cent. This song reminds me a little bit of some of the older 50 Cent songs. Because of the beat, it's a gangster rap beat. Okay, the beat is nice, I like it. And some of the instruments used reminded me a lot of the songs like 50 Cent or In the Club and so on. if you listen to the 50 Cent songs that I mentioned and this one, you will understand what I mean. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually glad that he mentioned 50 Cent, because that's exactly what I thought he was, going to sound like, what he was trying to achieve, or maybe it was coincidental and then he realized, oh, I do sound a bit like 50 Cent, at least my beats, or whatever, something like that. And yeah, or maybe he said something completely different and I just didn't get it. But that was my impression. I like it. It's not like really old school, but it is not, contemporary anymore either. It's more than 10 years old. So for some people it's old already. I wouldn't call it old, but some people do. It's it's I would say it's somewhere in between old school and new, and I think that's also great. I like it. Okay, last but not least, Fiecare face ce vrea by Eli featuring Mark and George Hora. I am not sure if Romanians also have a silent H. Italians don't, but Spaniards do, French as well. I'm not sure about that. So yeah, it's Fiecare face ce vrea by Eli, Mark, She, and George Hora. Let's hear it.
Studio 66, Eli, Mark Franțu, George Hora. Da.
Okay, yeah. It's a more modern hip-hop beat with G-funk elements. Hey.
Am idei care capătă prea abstracte forme, ca Mircea Badea. Pășesc pe juridice norme, nu-s pe TV. Dați mai des în boxe și căști, prin timpanul derbedeilor ce zac prin găști. Acum împrăștiați prin diverse state, tripați să culeagă bani, nu mai țin cont de păcate. Lor nu le place munca, dar s-o ocupați cu de toate. Numără sume murdare cu palmele curate. E România, frate. Și fiecare face ce vrea. Mă simt străin în țara mea. Aș vrea să pot să schimb ceva.
It's a very interesting hoodie. Lots of skulls on them.
Europa lovită de tir, plânge la fel de frumos ca naiul lui Zamfir. Și știi că nu mă mir când o aud bocind în hohote, că nevoile ne fac de sângele să fiarbă în clocote. Printre tropote de străini, românii își fac avere, fac necaz doar să-și facă cinste cu o bere. România stric și eu te iubesc, ce mai trebuie să fac doar ca să mă ajut să crezi?
Absorbit de televizor ca și conținut de informații. Este evident că te pun în aceeași oală cu toți radații care zic wow la ineditul cel fără temei, care după emisiuni gen pariu că știu le-ar bate pe femei. Și am pierdut trima, asta e, merg mai departe în pași de tango, fredonând gardel întreaga noapte ca un sunet între șoapte. Nu sunt eu, nu mă intrigă, mie îmi place să râd în șoaptă de cei care strică. Trăim, respect absolvenților ai școlii de hip-hop, noroc celor ce dau rock cu vecinii de la bloc, respect pentru băieții cu barbat pa.
Pipa e dezbracă, nu fă sex cu muzica.
That's what I mean. The synthesizer sound that almost goes like a flute. That's G-funk.
Chiar nu mai suport, mă simt ca un prost. Pentru banii mei trebuie să lupt cu ei.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, nice beat. Okay, so I said it's somewhat like a modern beat with some G-funk elements. Okay, so I mentioned the synthesizer that almost goes like a flute. It makes it sound somehow cool, but of course if you go too far with it, it will, of course, just ruin it, but it doesn't in this case. It sounds good. I like the way they rap. I have no idea what they say again. Also not rare at all, but still interesting that they chose to have someone just sing on top of it, R&B style. Okay, that isn't that unusual. The song was uploaded in 2010, and yeah, so basically like late 90s they started more and more fusion of R&B and hip-hop, so it makes sense that it is there. I think nowadays they've kind of gone back to not having that, although now it's just mumbling anyway, so you don't really need any of that. Makes no sense. Okay, I would say this episode is a huge success, and I leave it at that. If you're Romanian, or if you speak Romanian, if you somehow understood something that I didn't understand, then feel free to let me know. I'm sure that there is lots of content or meaning behind whatever I reacted to today that I might not have guessed or understood, whatever. And of course I will try to understand it, after having done this recording session. So otherwise, thank you for watching and have a nice day.